Let me say good morning. Glama here. Welcome to today's live chat. It's Monday, June 15th. I'm back, just like I promised. I'm so glad that I'm going to try to do this regularly on Mondays and Fridays. We'll see how that works. So let me go ahead and mute this. So yeah, I'm hoping to be able to continue doing this regularly on Mondays and Fridays. So if you ever want to ask me a question or leave a comment, nice comments, nice questions, because this is a G-rated channel. All of my channels and Facebook pages are. I would be willing to answer them if I can. If I don't know the answer, then I'll tell you, I don't know. Let's figure it out. I see that Lily's in here. Hi, Lily. She says you're live, but no pic or sound yet. Oh, okay. Let me know when you do have. Good morning, Glama. I don't see or hear you. Oh. Let me try to fix this problem, guys. Lily and Rose say that I'm on, but they can't see or hear me. I'm just asking them, you still can't see or hear me? Okay, so Lily says, oh, never mind. I just had to refresh, and congrats on getting your group back. Let me get back into my other window. Okay, so you can see me. Good. And thank you so much, Lily. Yes, I literally had tears in my eyes when I got Ladies Crochet Show and Tell Happy Hour back. And the one positive thing that came from that is that I was able to change the name to what I always wanted it to be. Well, not always wanted it to be, but what I wanted it to be ever since I got my first gentleman member in there. I wanted to change it from Ladies Crochet to Ladies and Gents Crochet Show and Tell Happy Hour. So yay, I got to do that. Rose says that's what I did too. Okay, so all they had to do was refresh, and so here I am live. Good, because I'm saying I see both windows say live this time. This time I'm not confused, and then I'm like, they can't see me, they can't hear me. So where's your cocoa? Lily says, I didn't make it this morning. Adam once again made me coffee. I love my coffee mug, see? Back when I was a photographer, my ex-daughter-in-law bought this for me, and I love it. It says, photographers always keep things in focus. And then back here it has this right here. It says, hot shot photographer. So I don't have it. I thought about it this morning, but I'm like, oh, he already made it for me. Rose says, I'm glad you have your page back. Yes, so am I. The only thing that's bugging me now is that it says that I was added by Dr. Wasal Indu, and I'm like, but it's my group. I don't like that it says that I was added by someone. But when I noticed that there was activity in that page, I went and asked to be a member again because I had gotten locked out. So I had to ask to be a member again. And so she approved it. And the reason I did that is so that I could try to get my group back. So it worked. Yay. I'm so glad. She could have been mean and not given it back to me, but she was gracious enough to, you know, to give my baby back to me. And I tried to, I deleted all the comments because some of them were not that kind toward Dr. Wasal from other people and stuff. So I removed a lot of the comments, but I tried to explain to people what that group means to me. Yes, I have another group, but if you lose a pet or a child passes away and you have another child or you get another pet, that doesn't stop the pain or the missing of the first one. And that group was my baby. I literally feel like I gave birth to that baby, to that group, because I started it from scratch. I didn't even have, I think I had just barely gotten a YouTube channel, but I hadn't even made a YouTube crochet tutorial yet. I had other little videos on there, and I had made one tutorial, but it was a it was a loom knitting tutorial. So I hadn't even made my very first crochet tutorial yet. I was still a newbie at everything. I just wanted to be a part of a group, and I wanted the group to be mine because I wanted it to be G-rated. I wanted it to be bully free. I wanted it to be a loving family. Since I don't have family that I can talk crochet with, I wanted to make my family that I can talk crochet with, a group of ladies and gentlemen that love crochet just as much as I do, is what I wanted. And that's what I made it, and I was so happy. So I typed a big long explanation. Hi, Terry. Terry's in here. She says good morning. I typed a big long explanation saying I feel like it's my baby. I feel like because the Facebook page that was associated with that group was Glama's Corner, all of a sudden Facebook just started cracking down, and I didn't even know there was a problem with that. I thought if they allowed me to have the name Glama's Corner, it's okay. And I had Glama's Corner for a really long time before I even made the group. But anyway, one morning I wake up and I'm locked out of my group, and I'm like, what is going on? And then a pop-up comes up on the screen that says that Glama's Corner is not a personal name, therefore it is now going to be a business page. And I'm like, and because it's a business page, it no longer was associated with Ladies Crochet Show and Tell Happy Hour. So I thought, well, why didn't they warn me? I would have changed it to Leticia Wilson so that I could keep my group. They didn't give me a chance. I wrote to them. It never really got resolved. But I always kept tabs on that group because I was going to wait to see if there was ever activity on there or if they ever would give it back to me. But anyway, so my analogy that I used the other day to let everybody know why it means so much to me is that it's like as if I gave birth to a child, it got kidnapped, and I'm searching for it, never stopped searching to get it back, never stopped trying to get it back. And then all of a sudden, I'm walking down the street and I see my baby a little bit bigger, not doing so well, but a little bit bigger and holding the hand of another woman. I'm like, but that's my baby. I just feel like, oh my goodness. And as if you know this woman, and I'm thinking, why didn't she contact me and tell me she found my baby and return her to me? So that's kind of how I felt. I don't know. Maybe that's silly, but that's how I feel because I worked really hard to make the group the way that it was and to get all the members. I invited people constantly in my YouTube tutorials and stuff, and I just loved what the group became, just a loving, caring, helpful family to one another. So that's why it meant so much to me. So thank you so much. I feel complete again. So, and I'm keeping both my groups because when I used to have Ladies Crochet Show and Tell Happy Hour, I was always getting people trying to put other crafts in there. And once in a while I would let one or two pass through, but you know, I thought this is for crochet. So I would delete most of them. And so now I have an all crafts channel where you can post any craft, and I have a crochet only channel. And so I know that a lot of people, when they found out that I had the other group, the all crafts group, they went and joined, but they said, I don't really like sifting through all the other crafts to get to crochet projects. So I'm glad I have both of them now. So yay! And I, of course, would never abandon my all crafts channel because I love that group just as much. It's become exactly what Ladies Crochet Show and Tell was, a very loving, caring family. And I haven't had any problems in that group yet whatsoever. So I haven't had to really delete anybody or anything. So that's awesome. I know it's kind of dark in here, guys. So I hope you can see me well enough. Let me refresh and see if there's any other comments. I should keep track of when I came on. I came on a little bit before 10 o'clock, right? Yeah, so it's 10 o'clock now. I'll stay on for maybe a half hour depending on how much conversation there is in here. So let me see. Tanya's in here too. Hi, Tanya. She says, yay, I got in on I got in on my phone. Good morning, Glama. Wow. I didn't know that people could get in on their phone. I know people have tried and haven't been able to, so that's awesome. So you probably, are you using a YouTube app or are you having to use your internet browser? That way I know so I can help other people who try to get on with their phone. Because other people were saying something about not being able to enter my giveaway on their phone because they couldn't see the discussion tab, but I think it's because they were using their YouTube app. So anyway, I don't see any other comments right now, so let me see what has happened since Friday. Well, Saturday I spent all morning trying to get my group at, well, all Friday when I found out that there was activity on my group, I tried and tried desperately to get that group. After the live event, I saw activity and I just went crazy trying to get it back. I messaged the lady that took it over, and to no avail. She didn't respond. Then I wake up Saturday morning and I see that there's conversation between her and another member, and where the lady is saying that she'll gladly give it back to me. And I'm like, well, great. So I said, I'm here. And yeah, she finally messaged me, but she wanted to argue. And I'm like, look, I'm not an argumentative person. I just want my baby back. Please give me my baby back. You said you would give her to me. And she says, wait, I want to comment on all the comments. And I'm like, why? You said you don't care about this group. Just give my baby back to me. And so anyway, I just let her rant and rave, you know, and I thought, just deal with it. And hopefully she'll give you your baby back. She finally did, so yay. So I spent all morning approving posts. Oh my word, there were so many approvals waiting, and there were so many people so happy that I was back in the group. And so yeah, it was just so elating. It was awesome. So Adam and I got ready. We went into San Antonio and we went and celebrated. We went to a restaurant and had lunch and a margarita, of course. So that was so awesome. Then we came back and just chilled. And then yesterday, after going to my place of worship, the Kingdom Hall, we went and ate. And then my brother, Frank, who's visiting from Michigan, texted and said, hey, what are y'all doing later today? And I said, nothing. He said, well, how about if I bring some stuff over to grill burgers outside? I'm like, sure. And then it started pouring. I'm talking about raindrops this big on the windshield. And so it rained and rained and rained. He says, how about 5-ish? And I said, sure. It didn't stop raining till like 4:30, but he still came over, and we had a great old time. He was here from like 5 o'clock to like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, because he's going to be leaving on Tuesday morning at 5 in the morning. And so while he was here and we were all visiting, I made his wife and his daughter some white barefoot sandals, like the ones that they're the ones that I used to have on my Etsy shop. They were my #1 sellers. And so I made them some of those to take back as a gift from me to them. So yeah, that's what we did, and we had a good talk. It's just really awesome. He's my brother. I have 9 other brothers and sisters, but because there were so many of us, by the time my sister Sylvia, who is only 2 years older than me, by the time we were, 10, 11, 12, the other 8 were already married and gone and had their own lives, or gone away to college or whatever. And so honestly, I really didn't know them that well. Obviously, they're my brothers and sisters. I love them and I loved them, and I would see them periodically, but I didn't grow up with them because they were already out of the house, had their own lives. And so I haven't had that many deep conversations with my brother Frank or Alex or any of my other siblings. It's like we're just all getting to know each other once again, and it's just so awesome. We had a really nice deep conversation yesterday, very loving, made me feel awesome. And my brother Alex does live here. He moved from Washington State down to here a couple years ago, so he's here. So that's awesome that I get to see him periodically. Okay, sorry for my frizzy hair. You know, I had really pretty hair yesterday when I went to the Kingdom Hall. It was so nice and straight and sleek and shiny. And then when we got back, the Yorkie that my daughter gave me, Astrid, she had had an accident in her cage. So I thought, well, I'll just give her a bath out here. I'll just kick my heels off, be barefoot, and give her a bath out here. And right in the middle of her being all sudsy and everything, it starts pouring down rain. Those big, huge drops again. So my hair got all wet. It's like I took a shower out there, and it was all wet and frizzy. And I'm like, ah! So yeah, I stayed out there in the rain, washing the dog. And I thought, well, I'm already out here. Let me get Kylie too, my little 3-pound Yorkie. So I gave them baths and stuff. So yeah, so my hair looks really bad. But you know what? This is my natural hair. What can I say? It didn't used to be like this when I was young. Up until I was about 12, I had really, really straight hair. And then all of a sudden I hit puberty, and this is what happened. All right, let me refresh and see if there's any other comments. So Lily says her phone is fixed and it's on its way. Oh, she says, and filming is going to be fun again. And then Rose says, I wonder why she did that in the first place. I remember posting to you, letting you know about this woman. Yes. Had you not done that, Rose, had you not wanted to share the picture that you had shared at Ladies Crochet Show and Tell, had you not done that, and then me noticed that Dr. Wasal Indu had approved it, I'm like, who is that? And how were you even able to post over there? It was like it was supposed to be a stagnant group because there were no admins in there since I had gotten locked out. And I made the mistake of never making my husband an admin, which I wish I would have. So I immediately, as soon as I became admin again, I made him admin in that group and my All Crafts group, so that if this ever happens again, you know, he could give it back to me or something. So anyway, yeah, so thank you so much. I'm so grateful that you posted that picture and that I was able to see that, because that was the first sign of activity was from you, I think. I think she had already approved some pictures, but it was you that made it aware to me that something was going on over there. And I don't think you knew that it was anything wrong. I think you just thought, oh, someone else took over. So yeah, I'm so glad that you did that. Thank you so much. Okay, I've got other comments. I can't see what it says. I don't have my glasses on, but it looks like it's from ILTWGF1. Says, good morning, Glama. I've been missing a lot of these. Luckily, I couldn't sleep, so I'm here. LOL. You couldn't sleep, so you're up early, or are you in another country and it's nighttime over there? Lily says, oh, is that the kind of rain you see in movies? Yes. Very big, pelting rain. I can't wait to experience all the weather. So what's the main weather over there in Norway, Lily? What is it usually always like? Is it snowy a lot? Or, because I know I've seen pictures of your first dandelions popping up that you've taken pictures of here a couple months ago and stuff. So you get a couple seasons. Belinda O is in here. Hi, Belinda. She says, yay, I finally get to watch a live event. Yay. And sorry, it is kind of dark. I apologize, guys. But it's probably a good thing, because like I said last week, I only have my little kit makeup on. I only have like 3 or 4 products on my face right now. I have eyebrow bar stuff that I use for my eyebrows, and I also used it for my eyeshadow. I also used it for contouring here. And then I have concealer that I used here and here. And then I have lip balm that I used as lip balm and as blush. So 1, 2, 3 products is all I have. I put my full face of makeup on with 3 products. So maybe it's a good thing that it's dark. You can't see the imperfection of my makeup application. So yay, I'm so glad you're in here, Belinda. And now Jean is in here too. Hi, Glama, she says. Hi. And then I don't know what to call her. ILT WGF1 says, I'm up early. Insomnia got the best of me, but this is worth it. Oh, good. I'm glad you made it in here. So what should I call you, or do you not want your name known online? Because it's really hard to say ILTWGF1. I can do it, but it'd be easier to put a name, a real personal name to it. So yeah, that's pretty much all that happened this weekend, which was to me extraordinary. Got my baby back, and I got to spend a lot of hours with my brother. So that with my two brothers, that was awesome. Rose says, but I posted that pic last year. Oh, okay, posted. I know a lot of the pictures that she was approving were from November and December, but like I said, the group was stagnant because there was no admin. So apparently what she says is that she went to go post something and that a pop-up showed up and says, would you like to be admin? Which I'm not quite sure if I believe that 100%, just because my husband and I kept going in there trying to get in, and you would think that we would have gotten that pop-up, and we never did. So anyway, I'm gonna just take her word, I guess, and I'm just happy I got it back. I don't care about the I don't know, all the details of it. I'm just glad that I got my baby back. So yeah, I know that you probably posted that picture a while back and it had just gotten approved. A lot of people were confused. I went back and I noticed all the ones that she approved. She goes, what is this doing here? I posted this last year and it never got approved. And so yeah, let me finish reading that comment from Rose. So I investigated the page and saw what was happening. So that's when I had to, oh, okay, so you did realize that someone else had approved it. Okay, so that's why you shared it with me. Okay. Yeah, because you didn't just post the Afghan, you also posted the picture that showed that Dr. Wasal Indu had approved it. Okay, but you didn't really say, hey, someone else is admin in there. So I thought, okay, maybe she doesn't realize what's going on. I thought maybe she's just trying to share the picture and just shared everything, but no, it makes a lot of sense now. So thank you so much, Rose. Yeah, I thought you just I just thought, oh, okay, I'm going to share the picture over here too. And so I'm so happy that you discovered all of that. Lily says, let's just say we have 2 winters. One white, very long one, and one short green one. Oh, okay. I wouldn't like the very long white one unless I could stay indoors and look at all the prettiness. I love pretty white snow on the trees and on the rooftops, but I do not like to be in it. I grew up in Michigan until I was 12, and that was enough snow for me. And then the rest of the time was here in Texas, and a lot of people complain about the heat and the humidity. I don't mind it. Go outside, get hot, then come in the air conditioning. All is good. She continues to say, we're a long country with many mountains, unstable. I see. Jean says, did you put makeup on your hubby on video? Nope, I haven't reached 1,000 yet. I'm still waiting to get my Glam It Up with Glama channel to 1,000. This morning I checked and I'm still only at 613. So get to subscribing, share it with all your friends and family and say, hey, we got to do this for this girl so she can put makeup on her hubby. I know that other people have probably done that, and I think they do a really sloppy job on purpose just to make their husband look funny, but I actually want to see how pretty I can make Adam look, because he's a handsome guy, but I want to see if I can make him pretty now. Sabrina says, good morning. Good morning, Sabrina. You're back. Yay! Lily says, we've had temperatures in the 60s for about 2 months, and where I live at the moment, it is always very windy. Perfect indoor weather. Yeah, that's awesome. Perfect for hot cocoa, right? Okay, is it Graca? Graca Santos? Graca? Or Graca? Says, good morning, Glama. Oops. just jumped up on me. Good morning, Glama. Got in on my tablet. Yay! Well, you know what? Maybe YouTube is doing some, maybe they've updated or something, because people didn't used to be able to comment. They could watch from their phone and watch from their tablet, but they couldn't comment. So now 2 people have commented, one on their phone and one on their tablet. That is awesome. Maybe they're making improvements to this. And then Belinda O says hi. Oh, I thought I already said hi to Belinda. Didn't I already say hi? I thought I did. Thought I already had a conversation with her. Yeah, I did. She said, yay, I finally get to watch a live event. And then she said hi. Maybe you don't realize that there's a time lag. By the time you type something and by the time I get it, there's sometimes a minute or 2 lag time. So I don't see it for like a minute or so, maybe sometimes 30 seconds. So just so y'all know, I explain this in every single live event because I always get someone new in here that doesn't realize that. But yeah, there's a lag time in here. Let me, I think there's other comments. Sabrina says, so happy for you getting your old group back. Are you gonna keep both groups now or switch to one group? So glad it all worked out. Yeah, as I mentioned a little bit ago, and I'm keeping both. And in my old group, ladies and gents crochet, I invited those members to go to my new one, All Crafts channel, and I invited people from All Crafts channel to go to my crochet one. And like I explained it just a little bit ago before you joined us, Sabrina, I'm keeping both because when I was doing just the crochet group, people were wanting to put other crafts in there, but that's just a crochet group. So now I'll keep the All Crafts one for those that have other talents and stuff. They can share their other talents in the All Crafts group, and the ones that just want to see crochet can just go to my ladies and gents group. So yeah, let me see. I see something else. And then Sabrina says, so glad it all worked out. Terry says, I am on my laptop now, but did use the YouTube app on my phone and was able to get you live. Oh, really? Oh, good. So they must just be making updates or upgrades or whatever. So that's awesome. Maybe people were complaining that they could see live events but couldn't participate. So maybe they improved their YouTube app. ILTWGF says, haha, sorry about that. Just call me Cindy. Okay, hi, Cindy. Oh, and I forgot to ask, I wear an ankle bracelet, sleeve, or whatever you call it is. Do you have a pattern I can use to make one or make it more fashionable? You have an ankle brace? Oh, ankle brace, sleeve, or whatever you call it. Like a cast or something? Or a metal brace? Or I'm not sure what you're asking. Oh, and I forgot to ask, I wear an ankle brace. Okay, so it's a permanent ankle brace that you have to wear for walking or for stabilizing. And do I have a pattern to use to make it more fashionable? I've never been asked that question, so I'll have to look into that. I'll have to put some thought into that for you. So yeah, that's interesting. I will definitely look into that for you. Jean says, the weather in Maine can't make up its mind. It's cool or hot. Yeah, you know, here in Texas, it rained so much over the winter and even in the beginning of spring. And it's supposed to rain in spring in most places, but Texas was in Droughtsville for years. Ever since I was a kid, all of a sudden it just came pouring down. And yay, about a week or 2 ago, we are out of the drought. So no more drought for us. We're just barely, you know, to where it's not, to where we're not without water. But hey, this is the first in a long, long time. But yeah, it just rained like mad. That's what happened yesterday with the big, big raindrops is usually the way it rains here in Texas, but just very rarely. But when it does rain, it pours. So that's very usual for Texas. But what wasn't usual was how much it rained the last few months. It rained and rained and rained. And I think it's going to rain again because I think I watched on Good Morning America this morning that Houston and Dallas might get hit with are they calling it? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a tornado or what, but if it does become one, it's going to be called Bill, but it's going to be hitting Texas and then going up towards New York and stuff. So yeah, it's probably going to rain here. Probably won't be a full-blown storm here in San Antonio area, but it will be like in Houston and Dallas. Okay, I'm missing comments here. Lily says, haha, yeah, perfect cocoa weather. I don't have a fireplace or wood stove, so I have one that's fake on DVD. TV fireplace works like a charm. Yeah. And I used to have one in Washington State that I bought at, you can buy it online, but it's portable, and you plug it into the wall, and it actually puts out heat, and it has the ambiance with the flame. Or if it's summertime and you still want the ambiance but don't want the heat, you can choose to just have the little ambiance of the fireplace. So I loved that. And that's what I have here actually in my RV. I have a fake one, but it puts out some good heat. It heats up the whole RV. Tanya says, I had to use the browser, like you said, to be able to participate. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm so glad that you were able to, though, that you figured it out and that you were able to. Sabrina says, I also am on my tablet and have Chromecast, watching you on my TV while I chat on the laptop. Wow. That's awesome. You know, we've got a smart TV, and so with my phone, if I want to watch YouTube channels big, all I have to do is hit a little button on my phone, and it actually pops it up onto my big TV. So that's awesome. So are you watching me on your TV? Because I must be huge then. I don't look good enough to be on that big of a screen. Let me see. Sabrina says, okay, I think I read that. Okay, yeah, Sabrina's the one that said that. Okay, and then Rose says, so while I was in San Antonio, that's right, you were in my neck of the woods, and I was in San Antonio. We stopped at Taco Cabana after we went to Walmart, and stopped at Taco Cabana on Petranco and 1604. That's the Taco Cabana that I go to when I go. That's the one I usually go to. So if any of y'all are from San Antonio and ever go to that Taco Cabana, let me know when you're going. I'll come say hi to you. And the Walmart that I go to is the one right there on Petranco. So yeah, if y'all are ever at that Walmart, or you know you're going to be going, let me know. I just may show up and surprise you in the yarn aisle. That would be fun. Okay, so anyway, I didn't finish reading what Rose said. So while I was in San Antonio Saturday, I got someone to subscribe to your channel. She loves to crochet also. Yay! Thank you. Is it a friend, a family member, or just an acquaintance? Terry says, what other tutorials will you be doing next? Let me see. Well, I know that I mentioned that I would be doing a bikini bottom and then a bikini top. Excuse me. But what I think I'm going to do next is something that I used yesterday. I'm not sure what you call it. I'm going to put the camera down a little bit lower just so I can show you something. Okay, so like when I went to my place of worship yesterday, and if there's a little bit of cleavage showing, they have those. It's not called a dickie. It's called, I think it's called a cami insert. And I have a store-bought one that looks kind of like a triangle. And then it has hooks that you can hook one side to your bra and the other side to the other side of the strap of your bra. And it comes up to here, or you can hook it on a different snap and it would be lower. But I hooked mine up so it would be as high as possible, so there'd be no cleavage at all. I don't have a bra on right now, so there's no cleavage at all right now. But yesterday when I went to the Kingdom Hall, I didn't want there to be any cleavage, and I thought, but the only ones that they make, the store-bought ones, the ones that are as seen on TV, are only, they look like slips, and I didn't want it to look like a slip. So I was wearing a black dress, so I wore a white one that looked like a slip. So it comes with a white, a flesh tone colored one, and a black one, and I couldn't find my black one. So I thought, ooh, I'm going to crochet me some of these. And the tutorial is going to look a lot like the bandana one, because it's going to be a triangle, but it's not going to be a complete triangle with a point. I think I'm going to make it like this, and then like that. So I'm going to be making one of those probably really soon. I'm going to make myself one first to see how I like it and how to attach it and everything, which I've already got ideas. So I'll save all that for my actual tutorial. So that's what I'll be doing next, but I will also be doing bikinis and shorts and halter tops and stuff like that. So yeah, exciting. Let me see. And maybe bracelets and anklets and stuff like that. So that was a good question, Terry. What is it that you would like to see next from me, Terry? Jean says, do you live anywhere near where the flooding was? Yes, I do. It actually, about just the next town over, only takes like 5 minutes to get there. There was like earthquakes and tornado, not earthquakes, I'm sorry. There was a tornado that took down a bunch of buildings and stuff, and it didn't hit us. There was even another town, Hondo, that got hit and skipped Castroville and went on to San Antonio, because we're between Hondo and San Antonio in this direction. We're right in the middle. It went to Hondo and skipped over to San Antonio, and then in another direction is that other little town that got hit by the tornado and didn't hit us, fortunately. Unfortunate for them though. So yeah, that's pretty sad. And the reason why we are no longer in a drought is because, you know, now our river is filled a little bit, not as filled as it used to, excuse me, as it used to be, but all that flooding helped the city of Castroville and the Medina River to fill up a little bit. But yeah, so it rained a whole bunch, and it was ugly and muddy and ugly and everything, but it didn't actually flood here in my little town. Okay, Cindy says, it's like a support brace for walking. It's thin like a sleeve, nothing heavy. I don't have to wear it all the time, just occasionally, but it's so ugly. So you said it's like a sleeve. So is it out of fabric that you can sew stuff on to embellish it with, like flowers or detailed stitching or something? You should send me a picture, Cindy. Take a picture of it while you're wearing it if you can, and send me a picture. You can send it to my email if you want at Leticia@madewithlovebyglama.com. Send me a picture there, and I'll think about it, I'll look at it, I'll ponder it, and I'll see about what I think would look cute or something. Or I'll throw out ideas for you to try. So yeah. Rose says, that's where I'm at, in Houston. Yeah, well, it's coming your way. Be careful. You've heard that, right? Did you hear about the tornado coming, or the storm? I don't know if it's a tornado. I think it's a storm, a flooding storm. Yeah. So be careful, because, yeah, they say it's coming really, really soon. And if it does, they're going to name it Bill. And then it's going to go up to Dallas, and then it's going to go on to the New York area. So be careful. Head to San Antonio. Lily says, the sound of a fireplace makes both crafting and reading so much better. Yes, it does. You know, I was thinking, why don't you host a crochet along? I kind of tried to do that on one live event, and the reception, the internet reception here is so bad. The Wi-Fi, I don't think I would be able to. Everyone struggled trying to see what I was doing next, because I was coming in and out. Sound was coming in and out. Audio and both video was coming in and out. So, and plus I've already got so much going on. I've got so much on my plate that this is about what I can handle right now. And I've never done a real crochet along, so I'm not even sure what goes on in one. So maybe I should go join one just to see what it's like, to see if it is something that I would want to try maybe in the future when things calm down a little bit. Sabrina says, yes, watching you on my TV, because if I'm on my laptop only, I can see the things I'm typing and hear you, but on the Chromecast app, I can see you and chat. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Sabrina says that cleavage crochet thing you mentioned is a great idea. Thanks. Yeah, so I'm excited about it because I'm going to use crochet thread, and I'm going to make all kinds of colors so that no matter what, because like with tank tops too, I don't want any of my cleavage showing. I just, you know, I got big boobies and I don't want that to be the focal point. I want people to look at my face, not my boobs. I'm up here, people. So I'm gonna make a bunch of them so that I'm gonna make a whole bunch. Any color thread that I find, I'm gonna make one. And so I thought, you know what, that'll be my next tutorial. So yeah, I'm glad you like that idea. Tanya says, yay, I will probably make one of those. I have a blouse that I don't usually wear because it shows too much cleavage. If I can make one, I'll probably wear it more often. Yeah, I hate, well, so you know what I do? I'm gonna put the laptop down low again so you can see my chest area. Because what I do is, because I have long hair, I'm so grateful. So what I do when I wear stuff like that, I put my hair like that so that you can't see my cleavage, but I hate having to always fiddle and make sure that my hair is there. Or I'm always going like this, or just, you know, but mainly that's why I have long hair too. That's why I don't want to cut it, is because this saves me from cleavage shots. It's okay for my husband, but not when I'm out and about. Okay, because he is a booby man. He's probably gonna hate that I said that. You've got your leg man, you've got your foot fetish man, you've got your booty men, or did I already say booty? I think I already said that. You've got men that have different fetishes, and with him, it's the upper area. Okay, enough about that. That's TMI. Sorry, babe, if you end up watching this later. Lily says, oh, tornadoes? Definitely moving to an apartment complex with a cellar. But still looking forward to it. Yeah, you better do your research, Lily, before you choose a spot. Terry says, I know it's summer now, but maybe when it gets cooler, whether a mermaid blanket. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just started seeing those. I don't know how long they've been popular, but I just started seeing them a few months ago. And those are so cool because you know what? As long as my feet are covered in the wintertime when I'm watching TV, I'm good to go. So I might make myself one. Just slip one on, sit here, watch TV, and all my dogs can sit on my lap and stuff. So yeah, I think I might look into that and make that. Maybe I'll make a kid size. That way it won't be such a long tutorial. I'll make a kid size and say to size it for any individual, just measure this. And see, that's what I like to do. I like to do, because I'm new at crocheting, guys. I really am new. So I don't even know how to do all the configurations and all the math to know how to make it for a small, medium, or large. And I'm always getting those questions, and I always feel bad that I don't know how to answer them. So that's why my designs are usually so that it can be made for anyone. All you have to do is measure this, measure the waist of this person and do this. Measure the height, the arms of this person and do this. Measure, I do it to where all they have to do is measure the person they're making it for, or call that person up and say, hey, measure from your toe up to your knee or whatever. Uh-oh, I'm dying. I better get my battery charger. Hold on. Uh-oh, what's happening? What's happening? Okay. All right, good to go. Wow, I'm using RV Park Wi-Fi, and I hope I haven't lost y'all yet, but it looks like I haven't lost audio or video yet. So that's awesome. Maybe I won't tether to my phone anymore. I'll just do it this way. And connection, they're trying to improve the whole Wi-Fi thing here, so that would be awesome. So maybe then I can do crochet alongs once I figure out how to do it. I don't know if a crochet along, if you make a small project and you do it all in one sitting, or do you just, okay, today we're going to do from this to this, and then next week we'll be doing this? Or is it, so I don't know how to do a crochet along quite yet, so I'll have to figure that out. Okay, where am I? So Lily says, oh, but you could do it video by video, like a part 1 and part, okay, which is just what I had just said, 2 and 3. If you make a sweater, for instance, you could do sleeves, top and attaching it different parts. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I might do that. You know, I just don't have a lot of time. I have a lot going on. I'm getting companies asking me to test their products and to do reviews for them. And so, yeah, getting busier and busier with this YouTube thing, which is good. I'm happy about it. It's awesome. And then Jean says, will you do a tutorial on making a crocheted dress? I want to. I don't know if I'll have time to do that this summer, but I definitely want to. But I know that whichever tops I make, I'll probably make it in a way to where it could even be extended down to be a dress, kind of like that pink sweater, that super easy pink sweater that I have. I think I mentioned it on there. If you, no matter how long you want your sweater to be, you know, make it that long. If you want it to be a dress, make it into a dress. So pretty much any top that I make will probably be able to be made into a dress, even the halter top, I would imagine. But yeah, I do definitely have, I have drawings, all kinds of drawings for everything imaginable, skirts, shorts, dresses. And I think dresses though, I'm going to want to do it in crochet thread so that it's not so heavy and so that it looks more dainty. And whoever doesn't want to use crochet thread will probably be able to use yarn, just a bigger hook. Okay, so let me go on to the next person. So I've already been on for 44 minutes. Oh my word. Okay, so 15 more minutes, guys. I'll take comments and questions, and y'all can start saying your goodbyes too after your next comments and questions, because I've got to get going. It's already going to be 11. So I got to go start my day. And I've got, oh, I was going to finish telling y'all, because that's what Mondays is going to be about what I'm going to let you know what I'll be doing from today till Friday. So far, I haven't filled out my whiteboard schedule calendar yet, but today I think I'm going to do another foundation video for my Glam It Up channel, because I bought 3 foundations and I've already done the Revlon one, and so today I'm going to do the Maybelline Fit Me. So I'm going to do that today. I'll take what little makeup I have on now, and I'll go do that video, and then I'll edit it and upload it. And then tomorrow, I'll make a video. I'll make a crochet video. And if I haven't made my test cami insert yet, then I'll probably just do a short, small tutorial for my crochet channel. But I want to try to get my tutorial Tuesdays up and running regularly from now on. I haven't been doing one every single Tuesday, and I want to start doing that again. I've been putting one up, but not always on Tuesday. Sometimes I don't get one up till Friday. So I want to go back to trying to make a schedule for myself. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, the crochet dress thing. And so that's what I'll be doing today, the makeup video, and then tomorrow hopefully a crochet video. And then I'm going to probably put up 2 beauty videos and maybe 2 crochet videos this week. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You never know. Things just kind of happen in life, and you never know. So, and then Friday I'll be on here live, hopefully between 10 and noon sometime. Okay, let me read the rest of the questions and comments, and then I've got to start saying goodbye. So if you don't mind saying your goodbyes, because I don't want to say goodbye without y'all saying goodbye to me too. Let me see. Terry says, I think your granddaughters will love them. I have 2 granddaughters, 5 and 7. They have been asking for one. I forgot. Oh, the mermaid blankets. Yeah, I think they would, because it gets cold here. My husband is always hot, So he always turns the AC up and I'm always freezing. So he'll go turn it down for me, but then I see him sweating. So, and one of my granddaughters, the youngest one, Cassidy, is like my husband. She gets hot really fast. And my oldest Glama girl is like me. She gets cold really easily. So, yeah, I think they will love them. Let me see. Lily says, by the way, I have a tip for facial cream that helps with rest areas in the skin and spots. Rest areas? R-E-S? I don't know what that is. And in the skin and spots. Interested? Yeah, I'm not sure what it is that you're saying. I know you have a facial cream for something and for spots. But yeah, let me know. Let me see. Rose says, OMG, just when you said you're using the trailer Wi-Fi, it went black for a second. Aw, spooky, darn it. Aw. Okay, I hope I'm back again. I hope you can see me. That's not good. Okay. Terry says, sorry, my spelling bad this morning. Oh, that's okay. I do typos all the time. Belinda says, can you do a tutorial for the pineapple stitch? I saw the blanket you were making and it looks awesome. You know what, girl? I am stuck right now. That's why that's as far as I got on that blanket. I'm on row 19 of that blanket and I'm stuck with the instructions. I'm like, huh? I've read it 2 or 3 times and it doesn't make sense to me. So I'm stuck right now. But what I can do is I can maybe just find a simpler pineapple stitch. But I don't think I will do this blanket as a tutorial because it has so many rows. And it's not like I can say, okay, do this for 50 rows and then I'll meet you back. No, almost every other row is something different. So that would be such a super long video or tutorial. And I don't like doing part 1s, part 2s, and part 3s of tutorials. I just don't, because I know that I don't like to watch those. I don't like to watch tutorials that have parts to them because I don't like having to go and search for the other part now. That's just my personal preference. So I try to make all my videos, I try to make all my crochet projects where they can be viewed in 30 minutes to an hour, you know? So yeah. Where am I? I lost my spot. Uh-oh, you know, Cindy, I just noticed that something was flagged as spam. You probably tried to attach a picture or something and it must not have let you. You were probably trying to send me that picture that I asked you to. And for some reason, YouTube flagged it as spam. So that's all it says. Okay, where am I? Well, I'm scrolling up to find where I left off, but I noticed that Tanya says she's going now. See you later. Bye, Tanya. Thank you for joining me. And then Terry says, yes, would love to learn the pineapple stitch. Okay, I'll actually do that too then. I'll do maybe a simple tutorial tomorrow if I haven't come up with the cami insert yet. And then I'll do the cami insert tutorial, and then maybe I'll do a tutorial for the pineapple stitch. I'll put that down on my to-do list because I've always wanted to learn the pineapple stitch too. It's like a very classic crochet stitch. Okay, I'm saying goodbye. 10 more, I got 9 more minutes, I think. Sabrina says, I know you don't have scheduled live events, but do you have an estimated time when you have them on Monday? No, I don't. You mentioned after 10 a.m. last time, but today got on at 8. No, I got on at 10 my time. I don't know what time it was your time. But yeah, I think I got on later last week, but my time today, I got on at a little bit before 10. And we're all in different time zones. So no, my time, Central Time, usually I'll be on between 10 and noon, my time, Central Time. So you'll just have to go and memorize how many hours Central Time is behind or how much Central Time is ahead of your time. So no, I don't have a set time. Just, I don't want to, you probably don't know about a lot of stuff that I've been going through and that I go through. But yeah, I just don't want to put myself in a situation where I can't actually do it on the time that I say that I'll do it. So, because I don't know how I'll be feeling or whatever. So no, I don't have a set time. So I'm going to just say between 10 and noon. Maybe it'll be a little bit earlier. You just kind of have to periodically check my channel to see if it says that I'm live. Lily says, have a nice day. Can't wait to see all the videos you've mentioned. I'm off YouTube. I'm off YouTubing myself. All right. Bye-bye, Lily. Have a good day. Rose says, yes, I definitely want to see the video about the foundation. Okay, I'll be doing that today. I still haven't found a good one for my oily skin. Right now, I'm using L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder. It's okay, but not good enough. Okay, so, and I don't want one for me to use all the time for oily skin because I don't have oily skin, but I can already tell you right now that I've tried a concealer and it's called Glama, and I'm hearing that their foundation is also very matte, because I know that the concealer is so matte that it makes me look dry, too dry, but that might be perfect for you if you have oily skin. So maybe I'll go buy some Glama foundation and try it to show you how mattified it is. So maybe that'll be my next foundation that I do after I do these 3 that I've already bought. And I'll keep it on hand because during the summertime, sometimes I do get oily, but not very often. So maybe I'll keep that on hand for those days when I do. Okay, so let me go read the rest. So yeah, so look forward to that video today. It's going to be the Maybelline Fit Me, and then the next one is going to be the Maybelline, ooh, I don't know the name of it, but it's supposed to be like a whipped, like a whip, what do you call it? I don't know, whipped. That didn't sound right. Kind of like a mousse foundation. So we'll see how that goes too. And I hope I chose the right colors for those. Okay, so I've got a few more minutes to read the comments and to say goodbye. Jean says, goodbye, Glama. I'll be watching for more videos. Happy crochet. Bye, Jean. Thank you for joining me. I love chatting with you ladies. Lily says red area. Oh, red areas. Mega typo there. Sorry, no problem. Yeah, let me know. Either let me know through my Facebook group page, or you can type it in here after I say goodbye, and I'll look into it. Let me see. Where am I? I keep losing my spot. Okay, so you're letting me know right now. Lily says Vichy or Vicky Laboratories Normaderm Hyaluspot fast acting anti-imperfection targeted care minimizes marks, and it works. I love it. Ooh. Okay, I'll have to copy and let me copy this, what you just wrote, because I think once I stop broadcasting, all your comments go away, which is really weird. Because when I did my very first live events on my Made with Love by Glama channel, all the comments that y'all are leaving right now always were down there after I stopped broadcasting, so everyone could always read them whenever they wanted. But it doesn't do that anymore for some reason. And I've done research on it, and I've gone on a forum, a YouTube forum, and a lot of YouTubers have complained about that, but they still haven't fixed the problem. So I just copied it, and I'm going to paste it to a text file on my laptop here in a minute when I say goodbye. Okay, Belinda says, bye, Glama. Have an amazing day. Bye, Belinda. Thank you so much for joining me, and you too. Have an amazing day. And Lily says, yes, I'd love to see a Glama tutorial on the pineapple stitch. This is my goodbye. Have a nice day. All right, bye, Lily. I'll maybe see you later on the Facebook group pages. Sabrina says, oh, okay, the time zone is Central Time. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'm in Texas. So yeah, I was in Washington State, so now I'm in Texas, so now it's Central Time. Rose says, okay, I'm going to say goodbye, and I'm so glad I finally got the time to chat. Stay safe. Thank you, Rose. You too. You stay very safe, okay? Because like I said, keep watching the news periodically, or keep your radio on, because it's supposed to be hitting soon over there. So yeah, start heading to San Antonio if you have to. Don't wait too late, or don't wait too long. That didn't make sense. Don't wait too late. Don't wait too long. Okay, Terry says, I have enjoyed watching you today. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Terry. Alrighty, guys, so that's the last comment. Thank you so much for joining me. I had so much fun with you guys. And yeah, I love talking to y'all. I love answering your questions. I love knowing what's going on in y'all's life. So also let me know what's going on in your life, what's going on with your families, your pets, your husbands, your children. We don't have to just talk crochet or makeup or anything. I literally want to get to know you guys as well, so that I can envision your lives when I'm doing my crochet tutorials and I talk to you guys. I might mention y'all in a video if you want. If you don't want to be mentioned, let me know. Please don't mention me in a video online, please. But you know, I would love to talk to y'all personally while I'm making my tutorials even. Alrighty guys, I love you all so much and thank you for joining me. And don't forget just how much I love you, okay? And don't forget to love yourselves and everyone. I mean everyone you come in contact with. No matter what they do, what they say, if it's bad, just let it roll off your back and smile and just walk away. And people who you see might need help or a smile or anything, just give them a nice smile and they'll feel loved. You don't know, you might actually save someone just with a smile. Alrighty guys, I love you. Mwah.